Alright, we will have Luke versus Rod. Let me just get the team sheet. What do we have here? We have Luke versus Rod. Alright, here we go. So, this team sheet's a bit, how you going? Okay, let me fix this team sheet real quick. Well, we've got Luke out there with Whimsicott and Ogre Prawn, and we have Rod with Iron Hands and Babu, which I can't see the Pokemon yet. I'm gonna guess it's Chien-Pao. It is Chien-Pao. Beautiful, love to see it. What's going on, guys? Feel free to say hi in chat if you're there. I'll interact with you as much as we can. Gee, what's going on? Nice to see you. Congratulations on your good performance down at Brisbane. How you going, mate? Today we have the Cup, so big tournament here today. Lots of people. Had a little award ceremony for those that performed well at Brizzy as well. Information for that, or photos for that will come out soon as well. We have the Tailwind from Nigella coming up to get some speed for Ogre Prawn, trying to be faster than the Chien-Pao on the next turn for the Ogre Prawn. But I think Nigella might have already done its job as well to set up Trick Room, and we have a Miraidon possibly coming out onto the field. We have Rod, who's restricted is Miraidon as well, so that'll also be quite interesting to see how that goes. Let's see. Pretty good. I have 2 times covered in 2 weeks, so I have to figure out what to play. Arabaga, yeah, for a look. Yeah, pretty much. I think that is the Arabaga Miraidon here at the moment. I think they're both pretty much the same, except for... Oh, Rod has the Iron Treads. That's also different. But here comes the Terrestrialization. And looks like the Miraidon's just going to go straight forward. There's going to be Terra Fairy here for this side. And the Terra Fairy might be enough to bring Iron Hands to a reasonable amount of HP, but Rod also decides to counter Terra here from the Iron Hands. The Iron Hands is going to be a Terra Water. I'm not sure what Luke had locked into here. But we get the Protect from Babu. Not wanting to get its Sash broken, because we might see maybe a double like Dazzling Gleam and Ivy Cudgel. The Dazzling Gleam goes as well. It'd be amazing if Luke did hit into that Iron Hands with the Grass type move. But it does not as much as you think. The Iron Hands, yep, it's going to be free to go for a hit here. The Iron Hands on Luke's side is, on Rod's side, does have Heavy Slam, so it's going to have access to that. Does a reasonable amount of damage, and the Dazzling Gleam kind of gets nullified and puts Rod in a more advantageous position here. Chien-Pao is currently at risk, but not so much as well. We get the Iron Chef coming through. Beautiful nicknames for Luke. And the Sucker Punch as well goes right into the Ogre Prawn slot. So predicting that he'll go for the Cudgel. The Dazzling Gleam does come up. Gonna bring Chien-Pao down to Sash. Does a reasonable amount of Iron Hands. The Iron Hands also can go for Drain Punch to get that health back if it goes into the Iron Hands. Also Heavy Slam is also available. It does go for the Heavy Slam. Gets it down to a third or almost a half as well. And the Dazzling Gleam is kind of free here. Right. I think Luke's just positioned quite well with that. Not falling for Sucker Punch antics as well. And you can't get a switch in with Rod can't switch in Miraidon here because it just eats a free Dazzling Gleam. So even the Sucker Punch as well into the Miraidon slot won't be much. So getting Luke's Miraidon position early is quite good. Protect comes up, leaving the Sword of Ruin on field. Dazzling Gleam also comes up. It's going to do a reasonable amount of damage into the Iron Hands. And whose Iron Hands goes first? The low kick, that's enough to get the Iron Hands down. Okay, you can hellbent that, imagine that Chen Power protected, obviously, you know, just to stay there, and possibly burn another turn of Tailwind. The Iron Treads goes down. Oh, it comes up rather. Wait. What was... Interesting. Interesting. Iron Treads is in a kind of a nice-ish position. Comes the Sacred Sword, and Hell's Kitchen goes down. So, Rad actually has turned this around. I didn't know that Iron Treads was back. I thought there was only 2 Pokemon left. Successfully stalling out Trick Room is very good. But the Dazzling Gleam here is kind of the only option here for Luke. Might have to think about what to bring to next game. The high horsepower is just enough to go ahead, do enough damage, get down here with Cooking, and here with Cooking goes down. Alright. It's game 1 win for Rad. Well played. I didn't know there was Iron Treads in the back. Jeez. Rad. Sorry. ImLordKai and Mr. G. What's up, Jacob the Broke? How come you're broke, mate? Must be behind Pokemon cards. Forgot to run a prediction here. Hey Hells, how you going? Hells Bells. Hell's Kitchen. Oh. Let me just make a quick prediction here. Who wins? Gonna be Rad. Oh, sorry, it's gonna be Luke or Rad. Should have put his name as Mr. G there instead of Luke, but you know. Alright, guys, if you want to earn some Kai coins, it's going up in market at the time being. This is a free way you can get free Kai coins. Make your predictions above. You're gonna choose Luke or Rad. I'll have to angle the camera a little bit too. Alright, as you can see, it's pandemonium here, it's very loud. Down at the UTS Pokemon tournament. But yeah, if you want to earn some Kai coin, currently going up in market, you know, on the crypto market. Definitely not a rug pull. Okay, here comes the Miraidon and Chempao, and also Ready Steady Cook for Mr. Glass. Alright, and for Giraffe too. So yeah, interesting position for Luke. Can't help to think that perhaps if he's able to get a Trick Room off here, Luke, he can kind of do quite well in the game. But that's if he is able to get it off as well. Mr. Rad is here to open up to hit anything really. You can go for the Dazzling Gleam, you can go for Electro Drift. Can go for Throat Chop. What's his team sheet say? His Chien-Pao has Sucker Punch, so no Throat Chop or Crunch. But Barbu comes out. And in comes from the Iron Hands. The Iron Hands comes in. Love to see it. Alright. Activated his Quark Drive. Ready to steady Cook comes out. But 7KO on Rad, you better win. Well, he's won the first game, so you're in for the winning here. Bit of insider trading. Here comes the opposing Iron Hands. There is a free Dazzling Gleam here now. And if Rad had gone for the Dazzling Gleams, gone for the Terra Fairy, it kind of leaves Luke in a bit of a tricky-ish position, right? So, but the Terra Fairy is up. Sorry, Terra Water is up, rather. To perhaps live a Dazzling Gleam, but the Electro Drift comes in to its free drop position. The Iron Hands will eat this for breakfast. Oh, I think it's for lunch too, jeez. That did a lot more damage than I thought. Surging Strikes comes up. Right into the Iron Hands position. Does a decent amount of damage to the Iron Hands. But it does leave Urshifu open to being drifted again. But you've also got Iron Hands on Luke's side that can fake out as well. To stop any offense. Rad does not have any, doesn't have a free giraffe, so this is kind of free. You can also get a free switch in Rad as well, so it could be ideal to double that slot, but there's also a fake out from Rad's side too, right? He did bring the Iron Hands in, so it's going to be a couple of fake out trades, depending which. Oh, there's no fake out trades here, so it goes for the Miraidon here. It's not going to do as much as you'd hoped. You kind of have to think maybe if you targeted the Iron Hands, it would have been nice, but the Iron Hands is free to hit here. Iron Hands goes for the low kick. It's going to be enough. Or not! Into Iron Chef. Kiwi's cooking it. Has done well to feed Iron Chef well. The two chefs on the field. Oh, mate. Let's see. The Protect comes up, not willing to probably take a drift, I think. Which is, yep, accurate. And we know that the Iron Hands on Huey's, on Luke's side is a bit quicker. Goes to the Iron Hands. Drain Punches there, very nice. But that leaves Urshifu wide open to be hit too, as well. Could a low kick into Miraidon been a nicer of a play? I'm not sure, but the Iron Treads here is going to wreak havoc, right? The Iron Hands does have its banded with Steel, Roller, High Horsepower, Iron Head, Rock Slid. So you kind of have to maybe sack something. You kind of have to sack something. Well, you sack both. I don't know. I don't know, guys. You guys probably know better than me. Let's see, the Aquajet comes up, possibly just to get some damage off before it does go down. So nice into the Iron Hands. Oh, that's a lot of damage, not enough. The High Horsepower does come into the Chef. And I think this is a smart play because there's no point of bringing two mons from the back in just to take free hits. You might as well do damage as you can. You can imagine Luke was hoping that his Urshifu was sash right now, but it's not. And unfortunately now we leave Luke down to his last two mons, which is Restricted in Miraidon and Free Giraffe as well. I'm very happy that Free Giraffe is on the right side of the map, of the field, because Miraidon seems to take a lot of real estate, kind of like Lunala and Roaring Moon. But High Horsepower comes in. Oh my lord. Choice Banded Iron Treads just does damage. And this is a free Electro Drift, and yeah, it's going to be called a GG. Wow, well done to Rad. All bets will be paid to Rad, but greatly played by Luke. having the Miraidon kind of mirror in a way, but Rad's got like the kind of counter to it with Iron Tread, leaves Luke in kind of a team disadvantage maybe. But the bets will be paid. Hell's Bells. Hope Baby G is doing well, not giving too much trouble. But GG's to Rad. Rad as well. Top 32 at Brisbane Regionals as well. So very, very good player. Well, we're going to move on to round 3 soon. There's still a couple of games going. If you want to keep up with the pairings, just hey guys, it's Diego here. How you going? Yeah, you know me, Brisbane Regional Champion. What's going on? Nice to see ya. Yeah, how you going, guys? Yeah, Diego here, Brisbane Regional Champion. Yeah, had a pretty good tournament. Yeah, can't complain. Full credit to the boys. Yeah, good to see you guys. Liking the stream. Hopefully, I'll be able to play on the next stream if Kyle lets me. But yeah, how do you like my my mustache today? It's not too bad, eh? Not too bad. Yeah, you know me. You know, I'm just gonna build probably for Reg Eye soon, and probably gonna be in Calyrex and another Slowmon, maybe like Lunala or something. But yeah, guys, been great. Been great. Had a great season so far. Full credit to the boys. Yeah, how you going? I'm taking any questions. If anyone's got questions, feel free to ask me. Oh shit. Sorry, excuse my language. Feel free to ask me if you've got any questions. I am Diego. What are you talking about? Yeah. So, hope you guys doing well. Good to see you. Yeah. Has anyone got any questions for my team? You know, I can give you all my spreads if you want. Yeah, regional champion. That's the regional champion difference. I leave people speechless. Alright, we're gonna be right back. Have you been convincing all locals to try out this year? Have you been convincing all city locals to try out this year? For sure, 100%. I encourage it. The predictions are up. Make sure you get your predictions in to earn some Kai coin, which you can convert to real cash one day in the multiverse. But I will fix the camera a little bit. Alright. You've seen the teams. Now it's time to watch the game. Okay, we have Zamazenta on Jack's side with Chempower, and the infamous Surledge and Roaring Moon for Matthew Mitchell. So we know that Matthew Mitchell loves his Surledge. It's got the movesets of where is it? Terra Fairy, Flash Fire, Mirror Herb, Bitter Blade, Shadow Sneak, Taunt, and Protect. So the Mirror Herb is just put into effect because of the Alright, we've got the body press coming into the thing. The Protect comes up Bahamut. Let me become a Kai Coin millionaire real quick. Oh mate, trust me, you'll be able to convert it in the multiverse one day. The crunch goes in. It would have probably gotten a bit close without the Mirror Herb or the defense boost. Probably even down to like an invisible stash. But the Bitter Blade comes up, gets all that juicy health back. Love to see it. And now you put Chempower in a risk of like a Shadow Sneak kind of risk, right? But also at the same time, you've got Chempower with Sucker Punch, so there's the mind games that will be played there. We have seen the Zamazenta lock into the body press that turn, but there might be a pathway for maybe some pivoting for either side here. Both players, great players. I think top 32 for Matthew Mitchell and top 8 for Jack Roth. Performed super well. So No one there? Here comes Heatran. Heatran comes in. You know, don't get to see that Pokemon very often. No one there? Oh. What was that? I think so, yeah. Oh, okay. There you go. Sorry, my bad, my bad. Oh, here comes the Terra Fairy. Flying rather. Your knockoff goes into Heatran, knocking off its leftovers. I don't think Heatran will miss those leftovers as much, but the Body Press comes in and does a little bit of damage to Taunt as well, goes into the Zamazenta. So now the Zamazenta can't either protect or what does it have? It cannot White Guard or protect, so it's just stuck into doing Body Presses and Heavy Slams. However, the Heatran's there, kind of in a nice-ish position. It does have Flamethrower, Earth Power, Taunt, and Protect. So it does have to single target. The Bitter Blade comes in into Zamazenta, does a little bit of damage, gets the health back, loves it, brings it back to full health, Anima. Oh, maybe not. Doesn't have the juicy root. The Heavy Slam comes in into Bahamut, doesn't do as much. The Earth Power will probably get close. Very, very heavily invested into defense, as you can see, but also at the same time, oh, no, special defense, yeah. Acrobatics comes in, goes into that Zamazenta slot, doesn't do as much as it hoped, and the Bitter Blade will also go in, get Zamazenta really, really close. The Zamazenta is starting to fade, slightly. You can't have to think, but the Body Press will come in, get also close. These guys are trading blow for blow. The Earth Power is going to take the Cerulege, but I think the Cerulege has done enough to damage Zamazenta as well. There is a pathway here for perhaps the Roaring Moon I don't know if it would be able to Tailwind. The Okidoki doesn't have any priority moves except for Upper Hand. So now we got to think what's going to happen here, what's going on. Both players are starting to get into the red here, into the red zone. What would you prefer? Okidoki actually threatens pretty much both Pokemon, pretty much all Pokemon on Jack's side. So it is in Matthew's best interest to utilize that Pokemon and hurt others quickly. Can't protect though. That's the only. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. It does go into Heavy Slam here. The Heatran does come back out. Probably go into that Rillaboom as well, maybe to get some fake out pressure on. If there is a Poison Jab, that will be insane. I don't see it. You wouldn't Poison Jam a Steel type in the prior position, but the Protect comes up, and Okidoki is free to go for a hit here. What does Okidoki lock into? Goes into Drain Punch. Okay, safe play, but the Body Press comes up. Doesn't do as much as Jack Roth would have hoped. Gets some health back from the grassy terrain. The Zamazenta has now shook off the Taunt, so it can't protect. It can protect, re-protect now. There is priorities on Jack's side. What kind of priority do we see though? Do we see a fake out? Or do we see something that might try kill it? Chien-Pao might be a safe play here to get the kill onto the Roaring Moon here, just to get the Sword of Ruin on, but I think Okidoki is the biggest threat here. Can't protect. Okidoki also has Assault Vest. Not that it matters right now. Oh, it could matter to Heatran. For Heatran. Protect from Zama, that's a very safe protect. Acrobatics though will come into the Heatran slot, get it down to 70 HP, probably in range of maybe a jab or sorry, a Drain Punch, but it goes for the jab instead. So Jack just trying to work around how we can regain momentum and position. There is no Tailwind now though, so I think Roaring Moon's the fastest, then it'll be Zama, then it'll be Oki, then it'll be Heatran. But Zama's not exerting enough. Oh. Zama's not exerting enough offense at the moment. Realistically, but Terra Grass is there from Heatran. Quite a common Terra for a Heatran. The Tailwind does come up, so secure it for another 4 turns. Let's see. Drain Punch goes into the Zamazenta, does kill the Zama. But was Zama the threat though? You could argue maybe it wasn't. But it's nice to get it gone though. It's nice to get it gone. Earth Power comes up, might do half, yeah, just a little less, maybe a third. Get some recovery back. The Assault Vest is just like, yeah, doing well. Jack's slowly starting to run out of resources. You can see like Matthew's Pokemon are quite defensive and just like want to trade hits. They want to. Protect comes up from Roaring Moon. Upper Hand, perhaps just to stop a bit of a fake out. But the Acrobatics is now free. Into the Rillaboom, gets the Rillaboom down. That was beautiful enough to stop that. You couldn't think maybe the Acrobatics is like, it's super strong because it doesn't have the booster energy anymore, right? Chien-Pao comes in and Jack's just down onto his last legs of resources. Chien-Pao at low HP. You know, you have to hope for something like a crunch to kill. The Heatran goes for the double protect, but that unfortunately does leave it in range. The Upper Hand is also there to prevent any Sucker Punch as well. The Acrobatics is free. You can go to either slot. You can go into the Heatran and gets it done. And now Jack is on to only his Chien-Pao here. Only his Chien-Pao. We can't save him now, unfortunately, but or can it? So I think Bahamut hasn't been shown he's restricted yet. Grass disappears. Not that it matters. Here comes, yeah, Zamazenta. Oh, Zacian rather. Woohoo! With the Battle of the Dogs. With only one dog remains in the first game. And you can imagine that an Upper Hand is coming as well. Or I would have loved to see the Upper Hand animation. Behemoth Bash is enough. Blade rather gets it done. Okay, game 2. How will Jack adjust with the Ceruledge and Roaring Moon combo? How are we able to nullify the Roaring Moon? How do we stop Ceruledge, Zacian in the later rounds? That's probably all that's going on in Jack's mind and thought process at the moment. It is a very unconventional team for Bahamut, so it's a bit tricky to strategize around, really. Do you want to give it that +1 Mirror Herb defense boost to Ceruledge? You know, or do you want to bring in Chien-Pao early and go for it? Because that's the question. That is the question. I don't know if anyone in chat has any good ideas. Love for you to go for it. Zacian and Roaring Moon and the what do you call it? Raging Bolt and Chien-Pao. Go. Interesting. Matthew, good position. That's all I'll say. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Yep. Everyone can hit everybody hard here in this lead. You know? Everyone hits everyone super hard. Who's gonna hit who the hardest first? That's my question. There is no Ceruledge yet. But there is a pathway. Here comes the Terra from Jack's side. He's not happy with the leads that Bahamut has presented because he wants to drop the Dragon Terra because it does the Zacian does have play rough. Can miss, but won't take that risk. Protect on the Roaring Moon side. And the Thunderclap comes in into the Zacian. It's gonna hit pretty hard. Or more than half. The Icicle Crush goes into the Roaring Moon slot. Then the Play Rough goes in. Oh, it still does so damn much. Oh my lord. It still does so damn much. Man. There is another Thunderclap here, but also maybe there'll be a mind game of him protecting or not. But the Roaring Moon is kind of free to be open to be hit. It could be a swap out for Bahamut here. Maybe you can bring in like a Ceruledge, but the Protect goes in for King Behemoth. And you might be, maybe the Roaring Moon goes for the Tailwind instead and be happy to be sacked and set up Tailwind for the game. Yeah, I imagine so. So here comes the Tailwind. Icicle Crush comes up, gonna get rid of it, but I think Roaring Moon has done its job and wanted to probably get sacked there. Opting for like a supportive role just for like 2 turns. And you get the Okie Dokie in as well. So now you've got like the upper hand being the fastest thing to prevent Thunderclaps, right? So who's gonna Thunderclap who? Who's gonna upper hand who? Who's gonna Sucker Punch who? Who? Tricky. Mind games. There is no safe plays here unless you protect. They'll protect and see what he goes for. Upper hand. Preventing the Thunderclap. The Sacred Sword should be enough. Gets rid of the Terra and the Raging Bolt. No Terra is going to be accessible later on. But you might feel that Thunderclap has done enough to get Zacian down to that low. The Icicle Crush comes in, goes into the King Behemoth, doesn't do as much, but is there a flinch? Oh no, it's not because he did something else, sorry. They're faster. Zamazenta. Okay. Zamazenta. What can Zamazenta do? Tailwind. Oh, Tailwind is there for another 2 turns. Might stall it, might not. Probably be the safe option just to set up for an endgame position. They protect it anyway. Chien-Pao protects. And Zamazenta protects. So a bit of a nothing turn. Either side, stall another turn of Trick Room. Oh, there goes the Drain Punch right into him. Sacred Sword. Oh, that does so much. Heavy Slam. Oh my lord. These guys are trading for real now. For real. It's all happening. The Tailwind is now gone though. But has Matthew done more than enough to burn out Jack's resources? We know that the Chen Power is the fastest thing on the field here, but if it goes for the Sucker Punch, you also leave yourself wide open to an upper hand. Comes a Sucker. The Heavy Slam, they double that target, that slot. Oh, and Okie Dokie goes down for the count. No upper hand anymore. Which means Sucker Punch is wide open and might be in a position to kill that Zamazenta next turn. We'll see. Here it comes, the Ogre Prawn. Oh, maybe not, because you got Follow Me pressure. Oh, yeah. That's tough. It's tough. What does Jack need to do to bring momentum back? Body press, heavy slam, protect. I'm not sure who's faster, if it's Asian. I forgot to check the speeds. Too busy TOing. Oh, here comes a Terra. Bang. Crystallization. Goes for the Follow Me. Very fair play. Very fair play. I thought that might be the option there for Bahamate there. The Crunch comes in, not going to do half damage. Does get the defense drop. I don't know if it's going to matter. We'll see. The Sacred Sword comes in. Zamazenta drops. And now you leave Jack with one more Pokemon, Urshifu. Choice Scarf Urshifu, fastest thing on the field. You've got Surging Spark, Surging Strikes. Probably best to target that Zacian slot. You've got Sucker Punch, maybe Crunch. Crunch will be enough to kill the thing. There could be a Protect here. Oh no, you can't protect in front of Urshifu. Oh, maybe Jack's worked his way into an endgame, which has worked well. I didn't know the Urshifu was in the back there. When the Crunch comes in, should be able to kill the Ogre Prawn. And it looks like we are going to a game 3. The Urshifu being in the back, very clutch. It's 1-1. Ladies and gentlemen, go to a game 3. This is some quality mons, mate. Oh, mate, wish it was quality footy. How about the footy last night? Go to Roosters, mate. Alright. Alright, game 3. Game 3. Got Queen Conjure up here. Both extremely versed players in the Pokemon Sydney local VGC scene. You know, Bahamate, who sends out the Okidoki and Landorus. We haven't seen the Landorus yet, but the Chen Power and Zamazenta is also in a good position here. So, Landorus very heavily threatened, yeah? Ice Spinner, Icicle Crash, whatever. Landorus don't like that, don't like it. So it puts Bahamate in an interesting position where does he want to protect, switch it out for something, take a hit, not sure. You've also got the Earth Power as well, that could be problematic if Landorus goes for the Terra here. Okidoki is also in a good position, like Imbi just does the Sleeper Dog that can just like hit anything for free and just take a hit from it. So yeah, it looks like the Jack has left the Urshifu in the back just for now for the late game sweeps as well. So the Protect comes out. Okay. Is it Protect enough to lure out an Icicle Crash? No, it goes into the Okidoki instead. Does a decent amount of damage. The Heavy Slam, they double the Doki. Gets it down to 1 HP. The Drain Punch will be enough to get it back to maybe a quarter HP. Couldn't have helped to think maybe if it went into the Chen Power, it might have been nice. But that's left Bahamate thinking, what do we do? Okay, my Okidoki's low now. Okidoki's been so successful in the past. What can I do to protect it in a sense where I can do some damage with it? Can't. Yep, you might switch it out. The Landorus is free to be hit too. Depends what Matthew has in the back. Depends what Matthew has in the back here. Guns, Terrawater, Lando. Probably the safest option to provide some damage. But he goes for the Terra predicting, he goes for the crunch in predicting it, maybe a switch in or swap out. Landorus is now free to go for a hit. The Okie Dokie does go down. It's done so much in the last 2 games. It hasn't done much here. The Sandsea Storm hits both and gets Chen Pao down to 1 HP. There's Amazenta goes. Critical hit doesn't matter. Does it burn the Chen Pao? No, it doesn't. Because of sheer force, life orb type stuff. Oh my lord. No wide guard. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. You might have to bring Zacian here. Here comes Bahamut, which is Roaring Moon. Could see a Tailwind here and Sans here again as well, but it could also be a Thunderclap. That threatens hard. Might have to protect. You might have to protect and Tailwind for Bahamut. You might have to just go for T-Bolt or even Dragon Pulse. I don't know. There's so many plays that could be made that I'm not going to make personally, but I feel like these players will make the better play than I would. Because in this position, what I would do if I was Jack is I'd just T-Clap. I'll just Dragon Pulse and crash the Bahamut, thinking that the Lando protects, kind of thing. I'm not sure if the Dragon Pulse is enough to kill. And what I guess Bahamut could do is possibly Tailwind, Tailwind protect, like I just mentioned. You can also just Tailwind and attack, right? Or he swaps out, see? Swaps out, and here comes King Behemoth. Does he get this play right? Goes for the protect instead. Okay. Chen Pao protects. Okay, goes to completely opposite to what I thought what was going to happen. But I think, the Dragon Pulse, I guess I got half of that play right. Or like 1/4 of that play right. Was the Dragon Pulse for that slot. So Roaring Moon's the fastest thing on the field, It Tailwinds. And then that leaves Matthew to be the fastest thing on the field. There's Choice Scarf for Shifu is also a question to see in the back to maybe regulate who goes faster. The guys will probably know. I do not know. But what do you reckon, guys? I don't know. It's a bit tricky here. Dragon Pulse again, or do you Ice Crash? Because your Tailwind, you probably should get rid of Chen Pao, right? Or you go for the Chen Pao slot, right? In terms of like play roughing. The Terras, I mean, we saw how much the play rough did, even when Raging Bolt was terrestrialized into electric. It did like 75%, which is so much. But in return, the Thunderclap did so much as well. But he protects instead, playing a little bit safe, wanting maybe a better play. The acrobatics. Ooh. Choice Scarf Shifu versus Roaring Moon Proto Speed. These guys know the tiers. Chat might know the tiers. Who's going to go first? You kind of need Tailwind. Maybe. Don't know. What, do you? I don't know. But there is like so much priority on the field too. Well, that being a Thunderclap. Aquajet doesn't really do much on either side. Or does it? Oh. Acrobatics goes into there. Okay. Oh. Interesting. What do you guys reckon? I don't know, it's just tough. This is very, like, chess-like. Very chess-like. I'm really enjoying this game. I wish I had my own little commentator booth, because I could, like, get myself out of the noise. But the Champion goes for to protect here. King Behemoth protects here. What happens instead? They all protect. Is he stalling out Thunderclap? Everyone protects. It's all protect round. Oh lord. Alright, now what? You got Fake Out priority. You got Sucker Punch priority. You're also faster. You've got T-Clap pressure. Who does he go for? Goes for the Zacian. It shouldn't kill. The Crunch goes out. It should kill. Playing chess. Nice. And the Behemoth Blade should drop that. Not wanting to misplay rough. Oof. Oh, it's just a T-Clap win, isn't it? Just a T-Clap win. Oh, protect, stall out a T-Clap. How many T-Claps has he got left? Gotta protect again. Oh, he's got 6 T-Claps, yeah. Got plenty of T-Claps. Oh, he hoped that Zacian needed like a priority. I don't know what Zacian's priority could be. It's GG's, well done to Jack Roth. Very well played. Very well played. Amazing. Insane. All bets will be paid to Jack. GG's, well played. Sorry about my commentating, it's a bit on and off because I'm trying to like monitor the tournament as well. But anyway, we'll move on to round, well, probably move on to lunch break now, so feel free to have lunch yourselves, guys. Don't look after yourself and get something to eat. Probably sausages or something, I don't know. See you soon. Oh yeah, we're good now. Perfect. Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for all those in attendance and watching at home, welcome. Ooh. I will now make an announcement, but we have Sky versus Christian. 2 lovely trainers. Currently, this is round 5 actually, not round 4. We missed round 4, unfortunately, so I'm sorry guys. Shout out to everyone. I see Henry here. Where are you, mate? Where have you been? Shout out to Oreo. Where are the bets? Oh, the bets will be up now. Sorry. Live streaming and organising a tournament at the same time. Tough work, mate. I'll tell you that much. There. Should give you 2 minutes. Should be enough. There you go. Wish I could have made a work all weekend. Ah, bloody work. Bloody work. Always getting in the way. There we go. Here comes Champion comes out. So I do have team sheets on me, so I can reference to the sheet back and forth. But we have a Moongus on the field for Sky, including an Iron Hands. Joy-Con Drift comes out, which is the Maridon. And he comes Slip and Slide. These are nicknames are funny. Okay. Ooh. U-turn into the Rocky helmet. Not the prettiest for Incineroar, but you know, doesn't mind it either. And then in probably will come Joy-Con Drift. I don't know if Whimsicott comes in here for Christian, to be fair. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does. Couldn't put pressure like the low kick comes up into slip and slide, gets down to half. Interesting. Can there be a way? Can there be a way for I guess me to figure out what's going on? Sky beat me at Brisbane, can't win here. Fair enough, fair enough. Six confused, how you going? First time in the chat, what's going on? But close combat coming in, it's going to do probably more than half or less than that. I thought it'd be a bit more offensive, or it could be Iron Hands be a bit more defensive side. The Wild Charge come in, and you can imagine that this is going to get the Urshifu Slip and Slide out of here. So I went all in on Christian. Ooh. Interesting. Might get the Kai coins, the bets are already now in. No more bets. The changes were eliminated, so there are no. Well, didn't really matter, I guess. But it's a good, I guess, offensive move into the Whimsicott. Jorkan Drift might be alright here. It is specs. You can lock yourself into. Thanks for the follow, by the way. You can lock yourself into a dazzling to like chip away. At the Amoonguss, it would definitely drop the Iron Hands. The Amoonguss can be kind of free. Oh, the Amoonguss can also really do nothing, right? It can just sit there and just get hit. It can't spore because electric terrain's up, obviously. But how long is the electric terrain there for? You can only imagine probably another 2 more turns. Whimsicott's also in an interesting position. It's like not really giving too much offense at the moment. So it is sack worthy. It is sack worthy. Here comes, okay, there goes Whimsicott. And in comes Strawberry 6. Drops the attack for the Iron Hands at the moment, which is kind of nice. But doesn't really matter because Iron Hands does come out. And we'll see what Kyogre comes in. Now, if for whatever reason the Amoonguss can possibly take a Rage Powder here. I don't know what Christian locked into, but if there's an Electro Drift, then the Amoonguss eats it. If there's a Dazzling Gleam, Kyogre wouldn't necessarily like it as much. But the Sky does prevent the Iron Hands from going down. There's a Dazzling Gleam, does so much to Amoonguss. Oh, because it's a critical hit. Pollen Puff is a very nice move from Sky, well done. Well done from Sky, very, very good play to get the Kyogre back into almost full HP. The Kyogre is Mystic Water. So you can't imagine there's a Fake Out coming as well, or... You can Dazzling Gleam, oh maybe not even a Fake Out, you just Dazzling Gleam, get some damage off. You won't kill the Amoonguss yet. The Orange Pulse will do a lot of damage and kill the, oh no, not really. Oh, the crits are crazy. Doesn't kill the Incineroar. What incarnation? There's Mystic Water, Origin Pulse. My lord. I mean, Rocky Helmet takes it. Hold on. Be right back. 100% crit mattered, yeah, for sure. Boom Blast. Oh, special attack drop would be nice. Oh, it is there. Ice Beam. Ice Beam. Oh my lord. Everyone's bulky on this. I mean, the light screen is off, but the Quark Drive is off. Not gonna really matter. I don't know what the board position was when the Iron Hands come in, but I don't know if Iron Hands has access to Fake Out. Both players playing extremely well, for sure. No word of a lie. My McAfee instant antivirus protection has ended. Will I renew it? Don't think so. If anyone knows a good antivirus, let me know. Protect comes up from Kyogre. Chempower's in. Encore. Can't Encore a Dark type. Nice cringe off. Tailwind is smart. Okay, Terra from Sky here. Throwing the Iron Hands. Is Terra Fire? Throw Grass. Let's see if this lives a Dazzling Gleam choice specs from Miraidon without Hard-On Ninja. Sucker Punch. Dazzling Gleam. No fake out though. Oh, Iron Hands lives. Wait a second. Wild Charge comes in. Oh, is there a Heavy Slam? Could have been. Oh, trainers are discussing what's happening in the game. I do not know. Could there have been a Heavy Slam there instead to perhaps live this Moonblast coming up soon? Maybe not.
So did I. Like bringing the Incineroar to the Kyogre matchup.
Instant lived Origin Pulse? What?
I'm trying to
what am I doing? Okay, just chowing down on some sushi. Any chance you get to eat food, you gotta take it around these parts, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm back. I just ate my sushi in 3 bites. It's rationalization coming from Christian's side. Miraidon going for the Fury, probably not wanting to take an Icicle Crash. On the risk that Sky wants to like Terra Ghost here, like for a fake out kind of thing. We'll see. I think it's coming. Looks like it might be. Hard read. Oh no, it's going to be Incineroar instead. Sorry, Iron Hand instead. So Iron Hands can also just like heavy slam, can also fake out too, right? But you know you're gonna get faked out there. The Ice Cream Catch comes in, can get a flinch, which can be super debilitating, but it doesn't gleams enough to come out. Get Chen Power down to Sash, do a lot to Iron Hands with the hard-on engine back on. And the Iron Hands just kind of now in both Pokemon for Sky's position's kind of in an awkward position because Iron Hands can not do as much, so there might have to be a switch here. But then you switch right into a Dazzling Gleam, right? So yeah, it's a very big first turn here. The Iron Hands does come out as well. The Kyogre comes in. Ice Crash comes out. I hope for maybe a flinch will be very good for Sky here. Dazzling Gleam's still enough to come out. Do a lot to the Kyogre as well in sense. The problem at the moment is there's not much speed control for Sky because you have the hard-on engine here. You can also like bring Whimsicott here for Christian and just like Tailwind. So you kind of need like a Trickery. Wait, what's this Sky have? Do they have? Oh, Torn. Could think like Torn might be a good option just to come here and just match Tailwinds. Don't know. But Hello again and Joy-Con Drift is there. The Amoonguss is actually a good op, you can just Rage Powder. But the thing is that Kyogre Dazzling Gleam. Sorry, Miraidon Dazzling Gleam is probably enough. Oh, it is enough to kill Kyogre. Sky left in a terrible position, unfortunately. The Cleatsmog comes out. Oh, it doesn't get the kill. Oh, that would have been big though. That would have been very big for Sky. And here comes the Iron Hand. So now you put Fake Out pressure back on here. You know there is a path. There is a path. It's not pretty. I don't know what it is, but there is a path. However, Christian, yeah, probably opts to just swap out, not wanting to get faked out or bring in a free Ursaluna switch, which is fair, actually. See you later. So Joy-Con Drift comes out. Yeah, I think Sky had to fake out here, but if they don't, then Sky can Drain Punch. But yeah, it's. There goes the Rocky Helmet as well. Oh no, Rocky Helmet. The Encore comes in, just gonna clear Smog all day, every day. You can't Pollen Puff into your own Pokemon. Oh, but the Clear Smog, yeah. That's tough. I don't see a path. Trying to see one. Christian just positioned himself so well. Moonblast should be enough to get enough on the Iron Hands for the maybe the knockoff or the special attack drop on Iron Hands. Not going to matter. The Flare Blitz in Rain is crazy, but it's probably going to be enough to kill there. And now it's just a Moongus on its own. Oh, I think it just came down to like the leads, isn't it? It came down to the leads for Sky. Moongus can't even get the kill still. Still 5 HP. Yeah, this is pretty much GG's. Yeah, that was cancelled. Well played to Christian, well played to Sky as well. Still got more games on the horizon, we'll see how we go. This could have been a win-it-in for either or of them, depending on resistance. Alright, top 8 card guys. We've got Jared vs Harrison for the time being. The predictions will go out now. Jared, who's now just been promoted to a master. Has performed super well from their being in the scenes with Gilbert. Your team sheets with Gilbert. Yeah. Oh yeah, true. Alright, predictions are up, guys. If you want to earn some Kai coin, get in. Jared versus Harrison. Fun times. Might have to flip the camera around, because anyway, we'll fix that later on. Yeah, so how's everyone going? Everyone going alright? I hope you're doing well. We are now in the top cut phase of the tournament. We are also going to probably start the league challenge as well at the same time. Let us go. We got Gotenks and Indeedee coming up front. We've got Break versus Exhaust Pipe. So interesting nicknames for these for these trainers Pokemon at the time being. Just get the team sheets real quick for you. Harrison's got the Calyrex with Dragon Terra, Clear Amulet, Glacial Lands, Close Combat Trick Room in Prison. Indeedee does have access to Terra, Fairy, Psychic, Follow Me, Helping Hand, Trick Room, Psychic Surge obviously, and then you've got Jared who's got the Miraidon, sorry, Exhaust Pipe. So Exhaust Pipe is who? Free Draft, no. Exhaust Pipe's Oakapron. Oakapron's Half Flame Mask, Ivy Cudgel, Woodhammer, Focus Energy, Spiky Shield. And Free Draft has Water, Terra, Foul Play, Psychic Noise, Trick Room, Helping Hand, Electric Sea. So the Terra comes up for Jared here, going super aggressive, probably going to cudgel one of these two Pokemon. Perhaps it's going to be that. Aiming for that Calyrex slot, probably there's a Follow Me Trick Room here. Follow Me does come up. He's hoping that Indeedee probably doesn't leave this. We are going to find out now. There is also a chance that Free Draft 3 Trick Rooms here. And also there's a Foul Play as well, and it goes right into that slot, so it looks like Trick Room is definitely going to go up now. Foul Play is actually quite smart here just to get a bit of chip off. As well, here comes Goku. Alright, here comes the this all car. Okay, all car themes for Jared here. It's just pretty funny. Love to see it. When one part of the car goes down, you've still got half a car still remaining to do whatever. So Terra has been burned for the Oakapron. Trick Room is up. Foul Play's been hit onto the Calyrex. The Exhaust Pipe comes out, preserving his Oakapron for maybe a little bit later. Car comes in. You're off. Good to see you, bro. Take care. Glacial Lance comes out. You're off as well. Good seeing you, bro. Take care. Oh, anytime. I love you. I love you. Take care. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Trick Room comes in. Thank you. Just let Gilbo know you paid me. Yeah, there's a few people, yeah. Here comes Car. So the Car and Break are there, hoping to probably make use of the Trick Room that Harrison has made as well. Depending on the speed IVs on each mon, I don't know who's going to go first or last. Can't fake out, can't thunderclap. Let's see, it could be this turn. So it could be Cali, Iron Hands, Free Draft, or it could be Iron Hands, Free Draft, Cali, I don't know. There's a Terra anyway, it's going to be burned from the Harrison side. Go onto that Dragon Terra. You can see that Terra Dragon is a very nice kind of defensive Terra to have. The Helping Hand comes out into that Iron Hands, and I believe that Car, very slow Car, is not going to go first, but the Goku gets the Draco Meteor out, so it looks like the Iron Hands does have some speed investment into it as well. And the Glacial Lance or the Trick Room comes out instead as well. Interesting. I missed if Trick Room had expired. Did he reset Trick Room? Yeah, yeah. This is reset Trick Room here. Source Pipe comes in. And the Calyrex doesn't have any, like, it has close combat Glacial Lance, so... You can imagine that the, Jared might want to Trick Room again to get the room back to normal, perhaps, and hope that they double the Overprawn here. Guess that's the only play for the moment, hoping maybe for Jared to misplay, for Harrison to misplay. Goku comes out. It's probably Torkoal that comes in. Just Toro. Thought so. And the Spiky Shield comes out. Now, if he Glacial Lance, he pretty much wins the game here. Yeah. So Lance comes out. Predicting that I guess the critical hit matters a lot. Obviously. The brake is off the car. And Rhydon's in. Petrol. Okay. Got no brakes, but you got Petrol, so it's time to go full gut. Glacial Lance is interesting to... yeah, Glacial Lance and Earth... what's Torkoal have? Torkoal has Earth Power. Yeah, you just Glacial Lance Earth Power and you should win. You should hope for... Don't know, yeah. There's no way Miraidon survives a Glacial Lance here. Plus, like, a Eruption, Earth Power, whatever. Yeah, no, that does so much as well to the Ogerpon, holy moly. Yeah, it's GG's. Alright, Harrison wins the first game instead of 3. Let's see what Jared can do to adjust his car. Might need to make some repairs on it. We're up, just saw it organising pay from the Pogo players. Okay, we got Gotenks and Smeagol this time instead of Indeedee, and we've got Ogerpon and the Furry Giraffe. Is this better or worse? Who knows? Is there an Imprison? Is there a Trick Room? We'll find out from the first turn. The first turn is very crucial in most games, right? It's very, very, very crucial. You know, it kind of defines the game here. But in saying that Harrison was able to get 2 Trick Rooms off in one game, and once a Trick Room player is able to get 2 Trick Room off in one game, it's pretty much sealed the deal for the Trick Room player, right? So the Follow Me comes up, possibly thinking that a Cudgel will come that way. Sash is activated. Now the question is, what does Furry Giraffe or Callie do here? The foul play. So it goes for the same kind of play as before here. He's kind of accepted the Trick Room going up. Or not. Glacial Lance comes straight up. They're hoping that maybe even the Furry Giraffe will set the Trick Room off for him. So this is quite crucial, because if Harrison doesn't have a... oh, he does. Okay, so I was going to say, if he doesn't have another redirection mon here, he Trick Rooms next game. Or he can, like, Follow Me in Prison or Trick Room. I don't know. It's kind of risky business here. Jared trying to make a play here. He's thinking. He's thinking carefully. Carefully thinking. Is this the right play? Terra comes up though for Jared. It's gonna go into, obviously into that Ogerpron half lane. In some situations you don't really Terra Pokemon that are halfway down its health, but in this situation looks like it's a must. So the follow me comes. We've seen that the NDD does drop from the from this. Here comes a cudgel. Yeah, it's good enough. And what does Trick Room? Does he Glacial Lance here? Does he Glacial Lance? He Trick Rooms again. Oof. Big. Okay. Really big for Jared. Really big for Jared. Massive play. The game might have come down to that play in that sense. Alright. Now what? Oh, You can sense that the Yoshi is going to be a little bit slower. There is terrain on the field, so let's see. Here comes the Terrestrialization. Terra Dragon. Smart play to live a cudgel, I guess. No sun on the field. Crit can still hurt. Here comes the cudgel. It's going into the slot of Batmon right there. The Urshifu drops the Urshifu one hit. There is a chance that the Trick Rooms again, and I think Harrison just realised that he's also Trick Roomed here. I guess he doesn't go for the Glacial Lance. It could have been an opportunity for a Glacial Lance there as well, just to get some damage off. But now it's just Gotenks on its own, and Jared's just been able to out Trick Room Harrison this game. Helping Hand comes out. The crit will probably seal the deal, perhaps. I don't see crits these often with Ogerpons these days. I think they nerfed it a little bit more than they used to. There goes Ogbar's half. Okay. You can imagine the close combat comes up instead of a Glacial Lance. Does get his defense drop. I think he's like, Harrison's got to imprison, right? So he can like Trick Room. He can imprison Trick Room. But then you burn a turn. Here comes the Petrol. The car hasn't come yet, it's just Petrol and Brake. And yeah, it just doesn't gleam here, you win the game. Probably move on to the game 3. Which would be amazing to see. Harrison goes out in his shield, takes Dazzling Gleam. It's enough to kill. Alright, mind games. Alright. I'm back, sorry, just sorting out the Poké guys, but yeah, look, we got the same kind of lead as the first game, it looks like. The same kind of turn thing here for the Indeedee gets hit with the cudgel as well. It is gone now. But now is the question here. This is the biggest question of all, right? It's the foul play, or is it the trick room? Is it the what's going on? Yeah, that was when I sent it to you for winning.
Yeah. So that's just the cup.
Yeah, that was a cup. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It'd probably be just like money back, and probably like $15, I think. Money back for. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Yeah. All right. I don't know what happened. Oh, there was a foul play, and was there a trick room? I think it possibly could have been. Oh, no, I was thinking. What should come in instead? Taking his time. He's got 30 seconds, maybe 20 seconds left, perhaps. Here comes Goku, which is the Raging Bolt. Comes in, Goku. Alright, Dragon Terror's up. It's kind of like the same. These guys are probably flowcharting each other quite well in terms of what to do. Like, it seems like the Imprison comes out to see if the. Let's see if the Dragon went for the trigger. The Draco meter might be just enough or not to get it down to close to fainting. The Cudgel does come as well. Does it go into the? It does go into the Calyrex. Hoping for no crit. We haven't seen a crit yet, but it doesn't get enough to kill. Is it a crit? A critical hit does. Oh, it does matter a little bit. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe a helping hand would have probably sealed the deal, but let's see what the free drop went for. Free drop possibly gone for the trick room here. But is that good or bad? We're not sure. We're not entirely sure at the moment. Toro. Oh no, that's not good. That is not good whatsoever. Oh my lord, that's tough. Jar's kind of shot himself in the foot there, I think. Oh, GG's. No, wait. Jar won? Oh, did he reset? He reset the trick room, rather. Ah, I didn't realise. I thought trick room wasn't up. Oh, there we go. Jar proceeds on to top 4. What a legend. Whew. Good game. Very, very good game. My lord. Alright, for those tuning in, joining in, how you going? Hope you're doing well. We have the top 4 cut of the PokéFolk City Regionals Finals. Vocals. Yeah, so we've got Jack Roth here, who has been on stream before, as well as Christian. Both have performed super well throughout the tournament and now meet each other in the top 4 pairings here. Jack Roth with the Zamazenta, Christian Miraidon, the Atabuega style, perhaps, with maybe a bit of tweaks and tinkering as well. This very same team seems like has brought Christian a lot of luck, or not, a lot of fortune rather, in the top 4 of the Brisbane Regional recently. Azrael, how you going, mate? Nice to see you. But we are now going to get ready, and it's going to be a crazy good game. Both of which probably have a plan of battle against each other. Let's see where we go. We got the Joy-Con Drift and Hello Again, which is the Whimsicott comes through, including the Rillaboom and Zamazenta. Zamazenta seems to take a lot of real estate onto the screen, unfortunately. I have to remind Jack, mate, put it on the left side. Dude, bloody big. The Grassy Surge will override the Electric Terrain for now. No hard-on engine at the moment. There is a fake out pressure now here, but there's also Freeze Ruff in the back that could possibly come in for Christian as well. And it's looking like that Hello Again is going back out, and that Freeze Ruff is likely coming in. Jordan Silk Cricketer coming in, tall as, and the fake out is not going to be nullified, which means that Miraidon just goes for a free hit into Volt Switch here. And that's a critical hit. Oh my lord, that's quite a lot in the larger scheme of things. That extra damage is not good whatsoever, fortunately. Hello Again comes out. Might see Heavy Slam to that slot, which would be crazy. Oh, the Heavy Slam goes into that slot instead. Jordan Silk takes it comfortably. Hello Stars going on. I need to put my predictions up as well if you guys want to earn some Kai coin. The newest coin to the crypto market, if you feel like feeling thrifty, nifty. Alright, let's see, I'll just start the prediction now as well. It doesn't help that we're already mid-game. Here's your predictions. Jordan Silk, Helping Hand, giving the Windsor got a bit of a hit. Body Press comes in, not going to do enough into Jordan Silk at the moment. Moonblast comes in, it's going to do a lot, but doesn't kill the Zamazenta. The Woodhammer comes into Jordan Silk, and looks like that the Miraidon will come in for free. Oh, it is still Jack, is it? Oh, what? Christian or Jack? I think your Twitch might be bugging, my dude. 11k! Oh my lord. Alright, so the Miraidon comes in for free, in a sense. Zamazenta going down would have been nice, but you can imagine that Christian might want to Dazzling here. There's also a risk of Zamazenta doing a wide guard, but you don't really get much out of that. You know what I'm saying? Here comes Rillaboom. I'll even die by Christian. Heat Train comes in. Heat Train comes in. And Encore goes out. Which doesn't really matter now. The Electro Drift is nice right into the Zamazenta, and the restricted for the game is now down for Jack. A little bit overkill with the animations there. But the Heat Train coming in provides a bit of pressure, perhaps for the Miraidon. The Rillaboom turns off the hard-on engine, and also gives the opportunity for to get the fake out on, because Freeze Ruff's not there anymore. Electro Drift comes out, right into Heatran. Boom. Oh lord, this still does so much. U-turn comes out, Hello Again gets hit, chipped away, goes back to JR Mark. And Chempao comes in. Chempao doesn't have access to Ice Spinner, or that it needs it right now. The Ice Will Crash might be enough to drop the Miraidon, but just to be mindful, the Flamethrower is there, doing a lot of damage. Earth Power would have been nice as well into the Miraidon slot too, right? Let's get rid of their restricted. Ooh. Interesting. So Icicle Crush is free. but Terra is also free for the Miraidon slot. So you, ooh, Terra goes for the Urshifu here. Urshifu does have Sash, just to be mindful. The Crash comes in, oh, that should be enough to kill. My lord. Probably would have been an opportunity for Christian to probably Terra the what do you call it instead? But it seems like he just wanted to provide a bit more damage with the Urshifu. Maybe the Terra might have been a little bit not needed, but it also gets Chien-Pao, like, could have get Chien-Pao close. Some people have Chien-Pao bred to live Surging Strikes as well. There's nothing here that can really threaten the Flip and Slide at the moment, because yeah, you hit the hit train for free with Surging Strikes. Fair trade, perhaps. But what's in the back for Christian again? Nothing. Ooh. Yeah, you'd think that the Terra would have been better on Miraidon. Christian did say that it might have been a roll that the Icicle Crash killed the Miraidon, so... That's for the Protect there. Just thinking about the game plan for next. Okay, let's go. Tom comes up, Rillaboom fell for the top. That's funny. Star points. It's looking like a Grassy Glide should be enough to get the job done here. Train having taunts, interesting. Never would have thought of it. Just get the kill here, the Give me one. Oh. Gonna put one on? Where's your one? Put your one on. No, be on your face. Oh, true. Alright. So, interesting times. Interesting times. Heatran seems to be an interesting Pokemon to bring, like, in terms of, like, you know, Pokemon. Sun charge before it goes down. Alright, here we go. So, Rillaboom and Zamazenta come in, and Urshifu and a Giraffe come in for Christian here. So, didn't lead with the Miraidon this time because, you know, the hard-on engine might be preserved for a little bit later on. The Giraffe is nice there. Just prevent any fake out. You can think that maybe Slip and Slide goes for probably the Wood Hammer into Giraffe, which is smart. The Terra comes out quick for Urshifu. You can't help to wonder, has he gone straight for the Rillaboom, or has he gone double the Zamazenta here? The Helping Hand is, you know, a great play to hit just to get a little bit more damage off. Body Press comes into Jordan Silk, does half, more than half, the close combats here. Stellar Terra right into Rillaboom. Is that enough to kill? And it does, which is magnificently insane. So now that Rillaboom is down, Christian will have control of the terrain in the game. And kind of want to wonder as well, like Urshifu will still maintain its sash, right? So yeah, it's like interesting. Okay, do I bring Angelica in or do I bring Chien-Pao in here? Angelica comes in. Big giraffe against a smaller giraffe. Right. So now we look at the situation here, right? You've got Dragon Pulse as an option to be safe, to maybe predict a Miraidon switch in. Also got, I guess, Christian possibly thinking, okay, look, I won't bring my Miraidon in yet, I'll leave it to late game. See what Urshifu can do as much as it can whilst it's still on the field. Yeah, we'll see, we'll find out. There was also a helping hand in close combat right into the Zamazenta again as well, right? But it does Terra Grass to live it, or take less damage rather, from a close combat. But looks like, yeah, it's gone for that same play again. Heavy Slam comes in to Jordan Silk, doesn't do enough, thinking that Whimsicott might have swapped in. Here comes the close combat into Zamazenta, doesn't do nearly enough as Christian would hope. Maybe half would have been nice, but maybe this is the plan. Chip away and chip down at the Zamazenta for the late game Miraidon sweep, right? Put it into a range where it can be hit hard. Zamazenta goes first. Zamazenta could just go straight for the Heavy Slam, I guess, into the Urshifu slot, but we'll see, we'll find out. We'll find out. Heavy Slam comes in, free giraffe, goes into the free giraffe, gets rid of it, just leaves Urshifu to do what it needs to do. Chip away at both sides of the field, does a lot actually to the Raging Bolt. And I think this is the plan for Christian here, is chip away as much as you can to late game, to have a situation where in late game you sweep with Miraidon. Right. Although here comes Ursa Luna. Interesting. So Zamazenta, they want to see, I guess Jack wants to see what Miraidon locks into. Zamazenta protects. And Thunderclap comes in to get a bit of chip off to see as well. Draco Meteor doesn't miss, but it hits into that slot there of but Headlong Rush comes in, should do enough to the giraffe. Five Nights at Freddy's goes and hits this giraffe, and now you leave. Leave Chien-Pao here. This is kind of now it's getting very risky. Oh. I don't know what happens here. I think Jack might be in a better position, just given speeds. Icicle crashed. Let's see if it kills. If it gets the... Oh... I guess that's why he thunderclapped into that slot. But it seems like that Jack's going to go forward, get the body press onto Five Nights at Freddy's. and will get the job done. Congratulations to Jack. Christian as well, great tournament for him. Did win the last tournament, comes in top 4, super consistent. Love to see it, but congratulations to Jack, who will proceed to the finals. And who will he face in the finals? We do not know. Is it going to be Jared or is it going to be Matthew? Jared, you or Matthew? Oh, it'll be Matthew and Jack. All right. Whew. Great players, both of you.
Can't do much about that.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, how you going? Good to see you as we have the finals. Jack Roth versus Matthew Mitchell. Battle of the Dogs. Battle of the box legendaries for Sword and Shield. Am I right? Am I right? Very fun teams on both sides of the field. With Jack's got the Zamazenta, Bahamut, got the Zacian there. We've got some other unconventional picks for Pokemon, such as like Heatran, Ceruledge, Doki Doki. You know, so it's quite a fun time with these two Pokemon. You love to see it. You know, love to see it. You don't get much of the matches for the box legendaries, like, you know, Koraidon versus Miraidon in this meta at the moment. More so, just get more dominated with Miraidon, but yeah. Let's go Eminem, hey! There he is. Smoke, mate, congratulations on your tournament effort today, mate. You game nice, so good. Still got it. Here we go. Zacian, Roaring Moon, Zamazenta, Chien-Pao. Alright, very, very hyper offensive on both sides. The dogs are facing each other. This is very poetic in that sense. The photosynthesis goes up for Bahamut, getting that speed boost, hoping to get like a bit of a tailwind up, but Chien-Pao threatens badly for that Roaring Moon. You know, even if it Terra Flying, it's still not very healthy for the time being, but Zacian's there to protect it. I guess the other protect is the call here, which is good, just to perhaps not get hit with the crash. You know, respecting the crash coming from Chien-Pao slot. We've got the Behemoth Blade coming into that Chien-Pao, taking it down to Sash. Love to see it. Yeah, Chien-Pao's on 1 HP. What does Zamazenta log into? Probably went to the body press here. That does godly amount of damage onto the Zamazenta there. Godly amount of damage onto the Zamazenta. Lord Kai, Lord, hi, my name is Kai. What's going on, Lord Kai? I mean, Lord, hi, Bloke Wizard. We need to put the predictions up as well here. Unfortunately, Oreo, you lost all your cash. But we'll put another prediction up to see if you can reward yourself with more. Predictions are now up. Alright, knock off. Comes into that slot. Chien-Pao protects. Body press comes in, not going to do as much as you thought. Oh, it does more than I thought. Gee, Lord. That kind of leaves it open for a Sucker Punch here. Jeez, that Zamazenta's got a lot of defense on him. I'm very well, how are you? Then you got a kind of window, okay. How do I position myself for both players? How do I position myself to be ahead of this game? Because it is very back and forth. And the restricted for Jack's side is a bit more healthier than the Zacian at the moment, so... Do you want to preserve your Zacian here? Sucker Punch is going to fail. Whoa, which is massive. The Tailwind comes up. Love to see it. Which kind of prepares Bahamut for the late game. The Behemoth Blade comes in, gets a Chien-Pao down. You can imagine that the body press is going to come into that Zacian slot as well, right? So the Heavy Slam rather, just to be on the safe side to see if there's any switch in or whatnot. Perhaps like a Ceruledge or something, or I mean Ceruledge still love to get it heavy slammed. Pause. The Giraffe now comes in. Or the Okie Dokie rather as well comes on the outside. Here comes Angelica. Alright. The options are looking pretty nice in terms of for Jack here. So we need to get more. We need to get a Matthews Roaring Moon to start exerting itself in terms of like damage, right? Because right now it's been quite supportive. That's why. Okay, so it looks like he's realizing he's going to bring Bahamate, or he's going to bring Roaring Moon out, and Anima, the teary-eyed, is going to be the Sterile Edge, I believe. Correct. The only problem is though that whatever this terror might be would be for the greater good for Jack here, because it's going to exert a lot of damage as well. You can imagine that the poison jab comes in. Might get a poison here. Heavy Slam comes up, does a decent amount of like damage. The Thunderbolt as well, right into that Okie Dokie slot. Another dog, but a smaller one, goes down, and you don't get much of a use from Okie Dokie here. Bahamate kind of on the back foot at the moment. Regardless of being faster or slower, there's not much damage that can be exerted at the moment. Be mindful that the Zamazenta can't really touch the Sterile Edge at the moment. So, but the Sterile Edge can hit it. So, Protect comes up. Possibly just to see what call it, Sterile Edge goes into. Roaring Moon as well, knock off. Also stalling a bit of Tailwind is nice too, right? When you have the option to do so. Oh, bit of blade. That's a good read. Oh, it doesn't do nearly enough that it needs to. If it was able to get rid of that. The Heavy Slam not going to do much. I mean, still decent amount of chip when you actually think about it. The Thunderbolt right into the Sterile Edge slot. Probably gonna kill it, yeah. And that's game one, I think, gonna be for Jack. I think you just T-clap here. You can do whatever you want for the time being. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Right. Oh. Alright, I already had the game one to Jack already, but yeah, forgot to reset it for finals. Nice, you just get the Mirror Herb off, you know, to replicate the defense boost as well. Can you leave Roaring Moon at home? That's kind of my question. I don't know. Only he would. Only Bahamate or Matthew Mitchell would know the answer to that. All right. Oh. All right. Game 2 of the finals. JR Mon versus Bahamate. Two exceptionally good players. Come this far to the finals. Played many rounds of Pokemon. We get the Roaring Moon and Sterile Edge come in, and the Urshifu and Zamazenta as well. So you get the Mirror Herb with the defense boost onto Sterile Edge, but the only problem is that Urshifu heavily threatens pretty much both sides if you think about it, like close combat slash like surging strikes, right? He's Tailwind might finish, surely brings Lander. You'd hope. What's up, Trigger Happy Empath? How are ya? Is he a first time chat, man? Zamazenta. Yeah, it's an interesting play here. Now be mindful, this is the 5th game these guys have played against each other. They've met each other in Swiss, and Matthew got the upper hand in that game. Did go to 3 games, which is very entertaining. But the Terra comes out onto the Roaring Moon here. Jamie, how are you, Jamie? Jamie boy. Alright, now here comes the Shifu. Terra Water. Shadow Sneak to break Stash, perhaps. And the Acrobatics should just be enough. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. Oh, James Dawes. Oh, true. Alright. Surging Strikes. Oh. You hate and love to see it at the same time. 2 hits. Enough to get the Serial. It has caused problems in the past for Jack in the last few games. Like in Swiss games. And now that's gone. Body Press comes up. Not going to do as much, but I mean, still the hits so hard. Like a 3rd damage is crazy for it. Like not effective move. Titan comes out, which is, the Lando. So Lando is important here, like we mentioned before. Tailwind probably is the must play, but you've also got Zamazenta that has the wide guard. So do you single target Earth Power? Do you... what do you do? That's the question. So I think this turn is quite crucial. Both players can play a little bit passive, see what's going on. We did see that, there's... Oh... Yeah... Does he have Earth Power? He does have Earth Power. Oh, Acrobatics, okay. Takes her Shifu down, which is important because you keep the Lando alive, which is good. The Earth Power. Oh, I thought he went for the. Ooh, that is really big. That is massive. I thought for some reason in my head that he went for the Sansi here, but he didn't. That was such a good play. Such good play. Chen Pao comes in. It's gone super loud for whatever reason. I don't know what they're doing. Now you're free to Sansi. You can Sansi all you want here. Sansi for days. And just like double the Chen Pao slot. There's no Tailwind, so I think Tailwind might be the option, would be the better option here. You could also protect like the Lando as well and get a safe Tailwind up, perhaps, and then bring like your Zacian in and just like sweep, right? So Jack's thinking, what Sim 4 does he protect? Does he turn? You've got a Tailwind if you're Bahamut there, right? Oh yeah, I thought so. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, it's better. That's the most optimal play, I think. Yeah, the Tailwind, protect. It's Crush. It's kind of good in a way that they don't drop the Roaring Moon. Because Roaring Moon's not doing much damage, I guess. Because if he was able to drop the Roaring Moon, Zacian comes in. So maybe it's just like Jack just hoping for, like, you know what, if he terrors, he terrors, kind of thing. Sansi missing would have been like very painful too. So yeah, Bahamute's pretty much swung the momentum onto his side here. You hope for maybe a Sansi miss. So you can just like Icicle Crash freely, but you can imagine the Acrobatics coming into Chen Pao here just to break Sash. You can also even just Earth Power, right? But I mean, Sansi is the safest play here. Kind of. If it doesn't miss. Okay, hits. See, so I have a little bit of relief on Matthew here in terms of like the Sansi actually hitting. Yeah. I think, like I mentioned before in team preview, like the Lando is such a good adjustment into that Zamazenta slot. Thunderclap comes in, and you can imagine that Earth Power is coming, and Lando does so much damage. So regardless if the Volt was like Vest or something, it still probably would kill. Insane. God, no way. These guys were going blow for blow last round. Oh. Fake out can give you some breathing room. I guess it can, like, possibly like stop a tailwind going up. But it's like, what else do you do after that? Okay, he's gone for the same leads here, Matthew Mitchell, and Jack has swapped it up rather, and gone for the Raging Bolt. This is interesting because you just can Draco Meteor, but then you leave Cerulege wide open to hit, kind of thing. And the Cerulege can't be touched by Zama, but you can also Draco Meteor the Cerulege too, right? But then you get a Tailwind up, so it's. Oh no, you got no Draco. It's Dragon Pulse. Interesting. Protect. Okay. Seen this play before, where he just protects and just like baits out something. But Zamazenta also protects too. Both players just wanting to take it a little bit slower, taking a little bit easy. Well, there you go. Everyone's protecting. The Cerulege is free, just a bit of blade into protects. But I think that's information for Jack to see. Okay, he wants my Zamazenta. Now, do you rotate shots? Do you Tailwind? Because one way or another, it's not in Matthew's best interest to Terra? Or am I wrong? Early Raging Bolt is good, yeah. But he does. So I think his Terra maybe just to take a Dragon Pulse and body press at the same time, because it is a free hit into that slot, but the Tailwind is nice as well. And the Bitter Blade is... Whoa, that's good damage. You know, a crit gets close. Body Press still does a lot, and does he go for the Thunderbolt? He does, he calls it. Which can be somewhat good in a sense, because you think that maybe a Body Press could kill the Roaring Moon if it still had its Dark type. Right? And so it doesn't allow like Jack to hit the Cerulege for free. And so it kind of preserves the thing. Yeah, if you swap to, it brings in Lando now, and now you're a little bit of a pickle. Yeah, do you be a little bit greedy, go for the stance here, or do you single target? Right. If you single target, if Jack wide guards and he Earth Powers, it's almost like a GG in that sense, right? But if he double protects, it's like kind of a safer play. You still let a turn of Tailwind. Cerulege can't hit you else for free. I think it's best that he probably stalls out a room of Tailwind and thinks about it, because he can also go for the wide guard next turn. You can protect wide guard, but you can't wide guard protect, right? So he's going for the single target Earth Power, yeah, into that slot, yeah. But Taunt! Thinking that if he wide guards, I just taunt him, and then he can't protect and he has to hit. So now what? This could be the swing around here. Right. This could be the swing around here. Does Matthew rotate his shots, or does he stick to his gut and go for the bolt, or does the Terra seem okay here, or does Matthew call him out and sludge bomb him? I don't think he sludge bombs. See, yeah, White Guard's probably the safer play. Matthew kind of nods or shakes his head, I'm not sure. Go for the Sansi here to get a bit greedy. He did get a bit greedy. Oh, to get a bit greedy there. Could have went for the Earth Power as well, but that also leaves Ceruledge to hit for free too. Bit of Blaze, you chip away at it. Just can stall out one more turn of Tower Rim. Dragon Pulse, is that enough? Or... Tailwind, one more turn of Tailwind, yeah. Matthew's Pokemon nickname after Warcraft elements. Yep, could be right. Oh, I don't know what that is. Yeah, the Earth Power would have been nice. I think the Earth Power would have sealed the game for him, eh? Let's see. Because, I mean, you Sansi, you win the game. But, Jack called that Wide Guard out really, really well. Okay, now what? One more turn of Tailwind. So you, like, would double protect, you quad... Now what? Wait. Zamazenta didn't protect? Oh, the Bitter Blade. Oh, why didn't you protect? Just stall that Tailwind, right? He wants C. Ah. True. True. This is good. This is good. For Jack. What's Bahamate's third Pokemon? Or final Pokemon? Free Switch is smart, yeah. See, I don't know Pokemon. I don't know what Bahamate's third Pokemon is. I can't see from his screen when I'm looking. The Ceruledge... Yeah, that one hits the thingo. Yoki Doki. Bit Blade. Break Sash, very smart, might as well. Thunderbolt. That's gonna hurt. Oh, hurt more than it should. King Behemoth. Oh yeah, he's got Zacian, what I'm talking about. He's restricted. God damn. Okay, now this gets interesting. Okay. Alright. Terrible commentator. Oh. Speed-wise, right? It's Choice Scar, so Shifu goes first. He's Terra Waters. How close does he get? Thunderclap. Oh, he's gonna get close. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, that's very nice. Good play. Yeah, GG's. Oh, mate. Well played, the Jack. Game's not over, but yeah. Reflecting onto the game, you think, oh, the Sansi, a little bit greedy. Probably if you had gone for the EP or the Earth Power into one of the slots instead of the Sansi, I think that was the turning pinnacle point, right? Well played. Shadow Snake gets its last hit off before it meets the Shadow Realm. Thunderclap, well. Surging Strikes. Well played. One hit. Ceruledge sent to the Shadow Realm. See another day. Congratulations to Jack Roth, two-time winner of the PokéFolk League Cup. Love to see it. Great performance down at Sydney, top 8 down there, and then has won 2 PokéFolk Cups now, which is amazing. Love to see it. Congratulations to him. Thanks everyone for coming and watching. We are going to now raid out, I don't know who to, whoever's there. But thanks for guys for watching. This will be a VOD later up on. And I'm just going to raid into whoever's off first on my list. Thank you so much. Look after yourself, guys. Keep it clean between. Yeah, next League Cup will be May, or League event will be May 10th.